Placebo effect. A tire burst, the heat caused the concrete slab of the highway to crack, and a steel rod from the reinforcing mesh shot directly into the van's tire, all the way through the seat. They were flown directly to the Charite in Berlin. Jenny's and Thomas's rib cages were completely crushed and their lungs had barely any air left. Martin's rib cage was also compressed and twisted, and a smartphone was stuck horizontally in his abdomen, shifting his spine. His neck was also broken without severing the organs. This also emptied the bladder of the 12-year-old into his pants. Hermine, whose parents were Hermine fans. The steel rod passed through her hip bone and came out of her chest with 2 ribs exposed, missing the heart and pushing the internal reproductive organs aside. She also lost control of her body functions. To her disadvantage, she was so determined to endure that she did not fall into a coma until they began cutting through the rod, planned. So she woke up first. "What do you remember?" asked a voice coming from another room. "It was a very loud bang and then an iron rod stabbed through me, it hurt a lot." "Am I dead?" Hermine asked. "No, you are not dead. You are on a space station. Due to the low gravity we can stabilize your body better." "What is your favorite subject in school?" the voice asked. "Social studies and crafts. But next year I will have something like gardening class," Hermine answered. "Oh, I think we will find something you will enjoy," said the voice. "Who are you talking to, Hermine?" Martin asked. "To a woman next door," Hermine answered. "Hello, voice next door," Martin laughed. "Hello Martin, this is the voice next door," it replied. "I feel sick, I think there are too many bad emojis left in my stomach," Martin grimaced. "Martin, does something hurt?" the voice asked. "No, I just feel sick," he replied. A light beam scanned him. Martin looked wide-eyed. "Are you an alien?" "What?" "No, I am Japanese, I learned German from my friend." "You are on an ESA space station." "Ha! I can't believe it, some elites struggle to get up here, and you can just do it with a car accident," Thomas joked. He tried to open his suit slightly. "No, you are not allowed yet, it supports you," Lynn warned him. Jenny jumped up and hugged Hermine and Martin. "You are alive. Where are we? How is this possible?" "Attention, your suits will now be slightly filled with air, then gravity will be slightly increased and I will come in. Then I will explain everything. Hermine, if it hurts, you must say so. No tough Indian girl who feels no pain mindset, please. Otherwise it will hinder healing," Lynn said. Hermine nodded. "We brought you up here because we were once able to heal a crushed rib cage here. However, that patient was already an officer stationed here. So we are glad we were able to bring you up without additional damage. According to our calculations, it will take a full year for Hermine. No organs are damaged so that she cannot have children, or become dependent on medical devices periodically. Her lungs were compressed by the belts, so she will need to train them again. Martin and Hermine must wait with that, because the ribs could not be stabilized completely yet, so take breaks when needed. You can draw or play board games. Have you ever tried astronaut food?" Lynn smiled. She held out a plastic pouch. "This is chicken with rice. Want to try?" She passed it around. "It tastes like," Martin began. Choose your words carefully," Jenny quickly warned. Hermine giggled. "Porridge," Martin finished innocently with a shrug. Hermine stood up and went to the plexiglass shelf, from whose boxes small pea plants were growing upward, moving in weightlessness with a light puff. She giggled. "Smesno, pravda?" Oni Dwishustja, said a man approaching. Hey? Sorry, what? Hermine asked. He looked as if he was teasing her. Funny, right? They move like earthworms curling out of the ground after rain. He shook her hand. I am Vasil. Russian. You always need a Russian on the station. No Russian, no vodka. He laughed. No war up here, only science. In this setup you must talk to Vanessa, a French botanist. Father was a great hero against Germany with the French, now France not good because capitalist. And now I will learn space botany with German girl and French woman. And maybe drink a glass of vodka with German father and mother. The universe is crazy, too much thinking. She smiled. Then I will show you how to water earthworms in space, Vanessa laughed. Hermine watched curiously. In microgravity, water neither rises nor sinks. That is why we use a wool fleece structure, Vanessa explained. That looks like a block of wool fabric, Hermine said. Yes, it needs some water so the beans can drink longer. They were seated under gravity so they have orientation when germinating. Now they are fully rooted in the fleece and have a growth direction. Well, above the fleece they become somewhat disoriented. When they reach about 10 centimeters, we attach trellis grids into the boxes, Vanessa continued. Don't they need nutrients and bees for pollination so beans can form? Hermine asked. Very good. The nutrients are mixed into the water, and for bees we have a Chinese robot bee, and if that doesn't work, we do it with a brush, Vanessa replied. Oh, that might take a long time with a brush, Hermine sighed. Vanessa laughed. Have you seen Independence Day 2? Hermine looked into the air. Vanessa laughed again. Come on. Here is a water tank with slight gravity. In it grow algae, also called vegetables, shrimps, and herring. That is important when you want animal protein during long stays up here or long flights. Your rook is gone, Vasil explained. Ah yes, checkmate, Martin declared. What? That can't be. You tricked me. Are you sure you are only 12 years old? You played well. Thank you, Vasil laughed. Thank you, Martin replied. We will play again later. I must learn from little boys, Vasil laughed. Martin nodded. Thomas and Jenny were asleep, they had actually wanted to drink vodka. So children, school. Your school already sent the assignments, Lynn said. Oh no, we are astronauts now, Martin groaned. Okay, if you had to fly a shuttle from here to the moon to collect a sample. The shuttle flies 300 km per hour, but the station is currently on the other side of Earth in the middle orbit between Earth and Moon. How long would it take? Lynn asked. Very long, Martin groaned, sticking out his tongue and letting his arms hang as if dehydrated. Lynn laughed. As an astronaut you must be very good at school. Math, physics, and more. If you had to rotate the station toward the sun by 5 degrees, you need mathematics and physics, Lynn explained. All right, Martin gave in. They sat at a table with a laptop, watching educational videos and solving tasks. In the first days they only managed 30%, then they were exhausted. After 2 months they had some more time. Like during the pandemic, but more interesting, Hermine said. You were still in first grade then, that's almost like playing, Martin replied. Vasil stood with them at a control panel and explained the system. Look at the screen please. I am now activating a core at the rear that becomes the negative pole through electricity. Automatically a polarity like the North Pole forms at the front, Vasil explained. A light signal turned on in every room. Attention, artificial gravity will be created in 10, 9, 8, said a loudspeaker voice. Now look at the screen, it looks like a rod with small pods at each end, Vasil continued. It is starting to rotate, Hermine noticed. Cool, like a fairground swing, Martin said. Amusement park. Vasil laughed. That is how we create gravity, like Earth's gravitational force. And centrifugal force would be if you were sitting in the pods, Martin explained. Oh, someone is getting interested in physics, Vasil said. Martin laughed. Can you make it spin faster? You can, but it is not healthy for astronauts, Vasil explained, and you might turn green like Hermine's beans and Vanessa's plants. And you? Hermine asked. I drink vodka and everything is fine for me, Vasil said with a mischievous grin. He then explained a few basic principles of mechanical physics suitable for their age. After 18 months aboard the space station. It was nice working with you. Maybe you will become astronauts later, then we can use you, Vanessa and Vasil said. They were to be sent back to Earth overnight while sleeping so they would not feel the pressure of re-entry. Then they woke up in hospital recovery tanks. Their parents were already there to help them reorient. That wasn't real, Martin said, and they both cried. We are sorry, we had to put you into a kind of simulation so you wouldn't feel and remember the pain and strain, a doctor said. Not everything was fake, Lynn said. You really learned everything and passed the tests. Yes, and you also played well in chess and even won sometimes, Vasil said. The four of them went to the Air Force base and entered the officers' mess. A major handed them a certificate. The parents also received theirs. Hereby we grant you the opportunity for remote cadet participation in the ESA Space Agency. This is only the beginning, but your chances are good. We look forward to seeing you, the major said. This is only an inspirational fictional story. But who knows? One day. I write many different stories, so feel free to check back now and then. Maybe also on my book page. Over and out, author laughs. Hat, hat.